watching Saw. Nah, I'm delighted I fucking see my son today, like, you know, fucking brilliant. So, Al went and got me a tuna sweet corn sandwich, a bag of hula hoops, and a bottle of Fanta. And I slaughtered it. It was fucking lovely. You know what I mean? I'm eating as much as I can. You know. Get my shoes and I'll go out and I've made myself 2 smoke swords, like. And I know I'm going to sleep tonight. No. Like. Oh shit. So, hey, I've only just watched this movie, right? Imagine waking up like that. Look with that device on your fingers, look, ripping your fingernails off, yeah? And a device on your eyes, look. Look what he has to do, like, that's fucked. John Kramer. Back for revenge, you know. Yeah, it's a bit chilly out. Hello. My man's eyeball's gonna get ripped out of his head. It's like fucked up. Oh, one of his eyes are gone. Oh, there goes 2 of them. Would you trade your eyesight? Fuck that, bro. John Kramer, he's got some sense of humour, hasn't he? Yeah, I'm watching Saw, so, you know, I've had a nice bit of food. You know, I got to see me boy, so I'm over the fucking moon, man. You know, me heart will sleep tonight. You know, I'm fucking over the moon, man. My sister brought me up some food as well. Everybody's trying to fucking feed me. You know. But anyway, come on, we go out for a smoke. I got, like I said, Saw, it's a mad movie, you know. All about John Kramer. Hang on, just let me leave that there. And take this house here. But yeah, honestly, I feel like a big weight is being shifted on my chest, you know, because me little man, you know, like, you know, fucking over the moon, I haven't left the lawyer, bastard. Right, hang on. Peace garden. You know, my son will be out in the garden at this time the weekend, yeah. He'll be out here. Yeah, and I'll be with him. You know, fucking. Let me close this door, guys, a minute. No idea, at least. Mark got them. They're like mood lights, aren't they? So, like I said, watch when I sit down, the lights will go off, man. Yeah. Like I said, I've been coming out here in the night time and having a smoke. And Mark got them lights, like I said, you know, the mood lights in a way, and like, you know, it's like it's nice and peaceful and tranquil. You know, here in Manchester when you can hear helicopters and sirens. Can you hear the chopper in the sky? I can hear it. It looks better now, it does, than it's ever done. You know, but Alex went down to Tesco and he got me and Mark tuna sweet corn, brown bread, a packet of hula hoops, and a bottle of Fanta. And Jenny's just brought up loads of naan bread. There's a layer cake in the kitchen, and I know there's food in them containers. I just didn't look yet, like, but you know, I was buzzing seeing Tom earlier on. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I mean? Like, it fucking got me, it did. I was like, you know, I need to keep my shit together. Like, you know, it's like, and he's just a wrecking ball, isn't he? Hey, he's gonna fucking love this garden. You know. So, I've been told I won't be smoking, you know. You know, I want to be as lucid. Like, when I have my son, you won't see me smoking, you know. Like, cause I want to put certain things into him. You know, it's not acceptable to be. I don't get wasted on weed. It's like, but like I said, I've given this a lot of thought. It's like, and you know, I can do that anytime I want. But when I have my little man, that's airtime. You know, and I can see him kicking football in this garden. You know, I can see myself diving all over the place and pretending he scored and doing Ronaldo celebration. I already have my grandson doing the Ronaldo celebration. Woo! Doesn't he, Lise? Hey, no, you know, he does the Ronaldo celebration. Ooh, and then I do it with him and we both do it together. You know, like that's the real prize here. Seeing your grandkids and your kid interacting because your son is their uncle. You know, Thomas is younger than Noah and he's his uncle. You know, he's Jacob's uncle too. You know, it's mad, isn't it? When you think of it like that, you know, it's like he's an uncle already, you know. But that bit of food, I'm not gonna lie, Lisa, it's, you know, like earlier on, I dragged myself into the shower. It's like, I was like, get in that shower, you fucking dirtbird. It's like, and I was just, before I went out, and it's like, I was like, fuck's sake, mate. I was throwing me ring up on the way down, like I normally do, But like I said, it's like there's a big knock on my stomach. Cause I seen like Tom today, and I know I'm gonna have him the weekend. Hey, Finn. So I have a movie on there, so you just have me for an hour and then I'm going, okay? Well, like I said, I know he's a handful and you have to keep chasing him everywhere. And like I said, at the weekend, like you just use that time for whatever, for yourself. I know Lily's gonna be there. It's like, but still, you know what I mean? It's like you can actually get a good night's sleep, you know, because I know you don't get a break, you know what I mean? So that's where I come in. Like I said to you on the phone earlier, I've no interest in, like, how can I put it? It's like, right, so I was on TikTok, yeah, and when girls find out you're single or whatever, right? I hit 2,000 followers on TikTok today, Lisa. And I've had some crazy fucking messages off people on there. But there's a few decent people, like, but it's like, see me, my weekends are sooner have them with my son than with a chick. I'm not ready for that yet. That's the last thing on my mind. You don't just fall out of love with somebody. It doesn't work that way, you know. Even though sometimes I might come across like I'm fucking concrete, I'm not. Uh, well, like I said, I've no interest. In all fairness, like if people talk to you, you're gonna fucking talk back. But it's like, I mean, it's like seeing him today. I was like, you know, like it's weird because normally at 20 to 11, I pick him up and I bring him to bed, and I'm like, we go bed, and he's like that, like ready with his fucking bib and his dummy, or I go, we go out. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Just seeing him running around this garden. So I don't know what food Jenny's brought down, but I'll go and see now in a minute because it's getting fucking cold out here. You know. But Mark's up chilling in his room. Like see his ceiling lights. It's like everything's changed. It's like Alex moved into the front room. You want to see the floor up there, man. It's like it looks marble. You can see our face in it. That's how shiny he has it. It's unbelievable. He has like a little palace in that room. He's painted everything. Everything's changed. You know what I mean? But I'm glad I had that bit of food. Did you have anything to eat? What you have to eat? Hey, I can't take a bath. It doesn't work that way. I made me bed. You know what I mean? 2 chicken Kievs. Okay. Yeah, Alex went down, like, and on the way back, he got me a Marcus sandwich, a packet of hula hoops, and a bottle of Fanta or orange. I fucking slaughtered him, man. And then I had some fish. Uh, I had a cod on a sandwich. You know, I like fish and chicken. You can live on that, you know, fish and chicken. Anyway, look at the lights, man. It's cool, isn't it? It's like it looks nice and fucking relaxed. How are you, Andy? I know I'm useless at it, bro. I'm the worst fisherman in the world, but I guarantee you this, right? Look at my community page. I'm going to make a prediction, right? I'm going to fish at this little place where there's loads of trout. And I guarantee you, on Monday, you'll see me on the way back from dropping my son off. Oh, right, no. I'm with you, Andy. I'm a bit slow. Sorry. Nah, my brother made it, you know. Frozen job, not fresh. But this place, I've caught my biggest trout there. You know, like there's different places where I fish for pike, trout, perch, roach, you know, but trout, they give a good fight. A bottom feeder, swim feeder, about 2 foot, leave it on the bottom, and I'll just leave me rod like that, and I'll just see it going boom, you know. I want to catch a big one. Like, you know, I'm sick catching little baby ones, little fucking, what's his name? Nemo. Yeah, I don't want Nemo. I want a big one, not a little baby one. Well, like I said, it's like I'll catch one of them fucking suckers one day. You wait and see. So, like I said, it's like over the moon because I see me little fella today. And you know what I mean? I was like, Jesus, I want to reach in the phone and eat him, you know. I'm going to look a bit different from Saturday because you'll notice my bottom teeth will be in. Yeah. Now, let's see what's in the bag. I bet it's loads of grub, look. Told you, look. Naan bread and loads of chicken and lamb. I don't know what's in that container, but... Oh, I think it's that lamb on the bone. In that container, look. So, I think it's keema. But Jenny's food is fucking banging. Our food's always, look, I think it's that lamb on the bone. There's peas, I think it's keema. There's all bits of meat in it and what have you. And then there's proper naan bread there, you know, and some angel cake, you know. So things are turning out great. You know, I was fucking half starved and dehydrated this morning. And now my belly is fucking, you know, look. My belly's full. It's full. Yeah. So I'm glad now because I'll be able to sleep tonight, you know. My sister said to me, "You look skinny, Dip. I need to feed you." You know, my little sister, she's worried about me, bless her, you know. I love my little sister, man. You know. Hey, look, I look like Marge Simpson. Just going. Yeah. Yeah, so I've got sword on, that's what I'm watching. 1 second, hang on, let me put this in here, cause yeah, I'm watching a movie, so the plan of action is to watch a fucked up movie. Psychological warfare. Hello? I'm still plugged in. Now, that's the plan. So I've got 40 minutes left and then I'm going. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have an early one tonight. You know, fuck TikTok, I can't be asked for it at the minute. But today I hit 2,000 followers, imagine that. And I'm not even trying. That's good, isn't it? I need to do a few tasks and shit. Yeah, it's mad what 48 hours like can do to your perspective.
We were in the same cancer support group. John Kramer. I remember you.
Well, yeah, I'll FaceTime Tom tomorrow afternoon. I'll text you and tell you, right? Or if you want, buzz me about 1 o'clock. If he's not asleep by then. But I'll FaceTime him tomorrow evening and anyway, you know what I mean? But I want to see him tomorrow. And tell him that he's got one more sleep and then I'm gonna have him. You know, it's so important to me, Lisa, having him in my life. You know, and regardless, you're gonna be still in me bleeding life, aren't you? I'm never gonna be able to get fucking rid of you, am I? You know, you're me baby mother. Thursday tomorrow, right? Well, 2 more sleeps then, my bad. I just want to watch him sleep. You know, I want to say good morning to him when he wakes up. What you want for breakfast, son? Do you want a fried egg? Well, maybe not a fried egg. We'll give him the sausage. He's a bit young for the eggs at the minute, but believe me, by the time my son is 16, he'll know everything about nutrition, he'll know everything about his body, and he'll be shredded like his daddy was. Not big, just I worked on it for 20 years. Maintaining the same weight for nearly 20 years, 147 pounds, that's championship weight in my book. And don't fluctuate in 20 years, stay bang on. You know, I used to get up in the morning, walk me dog, come home, get me tea, walk to the bus stop, get a bus, get off that bus, get another bus, get off that bus, walk a mile. I'd come home every night without failure. I'd listen to me meditation and I'd do 100 sit-ups every fucking night. Ask Mark, you know, I was conditioned. Now I'm just fat. You know, I wanted to be a champion, but I hadn't got any ambition or it didn't pay the bills, you know. I could have cheated, but I made a deal with God, you see. You know, I feel fat, my arse feels fat, you know. But yeah, I didn't have any ambition. I didn't have the discipline either. You know, I had the skill set. I just didn't have the ambition. And yeah, it was other people that noticed these characteristics in me. You know, and I've ever done, I've always put an effort into it. You know, If my right hand could talk and tell you stories, I've smacked so many jaws with this hand over the years and never miss, you know. But what I've noticed is, right, it's taken a lot longer for me to heal. You know, even like for instance, like that there, right? I've noticed this, yeah, it's taken a lot for me to heal. You know, I was kicking something earlier on, well, yesterday as well, and the day before, and my shins are destroyed. You know, I'm not healing, not as quick as I want. You know, I hurt myself, yeah. You know, I'm not healing as quick. No, too much. Hang on. All right. Hang on, wait. If you feel okay. Right, sweet, I can do that. That works for me. That fucking definitely works for me. I can get me teeth. But I can kill two birds with one stone. Well, not literally. You know what I mean. Yeah, and that's not a fucking threat to anyone out there listening, you bowsy. Yeah, that works for me. Probably in the after. Why you? Yeah, I'm good with that. I'll do that, no problem, yeah. I need to get a few fucking hats. I'm gonna try convince Dave to give me a couple of them bags. Have you seen all the fucking man bags behind the sofa? You'd swear that I was a drug dealer. You know, but they're not mine. But honestly, I'm gonna try get a couple of them, you know. Like I can't afford to be going out buying designer bags, and at least you know all them are real. You know. I'll find out what he wants for them. I'm gonna ask him, I'm gonna say, bro, how much do you want for that bag? Which one? All of it. Just see what he said, but he's probably keeping them, I don't know. Maybe they're for Dubai, because the two of them are going to Dubai the second week in October. You know, so basically he's getting two bridges, which are 350 quid each, yeah? And then I think he's getting, I don't know whether he's getting veneers, or he's to get two braces, a cap here, where his wisdom teeth are, well. And then I think, like, he's getting his full mouth done. You know, so it should have been 12 grand, but because of one of the nephews, right, he's getting a half price, because my nephew who's in California, you know, I won't say his name, right, he recommends all his mates, you know, and that's where he got them done, like, because he lives in Dubai. Like, when he's not in Cali, he's in fucking Dubai, because he's got a residence in Dubai, he's got one in Abu Dhabi, and he's got one in California. Because of the business, you understand, because of Trap Packs being a brand, being a global brand, you see, this kid that I'm on about come off this housing estate, okay, and him and his mate have this business in California called Trap Packs, right? Go look them up on Instagram, yeah? Right? Look them up on Instagram, Trap Packs, yeah? They have two chains on their neck, right? 250 grand each, the chains are. They've got 3 gaps on their neck. Like, they're loaded. You see the fucking Ferraris and Lambos they have, leaks. You know what I mean? They're living the American dream. What time tomorrow? Then let me know. 'Oh, fucking hell, a cup of tea. Fuck's sake. 'Cause I'm going to be out. 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 'Cause I'm you're not gonna put anything in it, are you? You know, is it fucking safe to drink your tea? A good fucking host. Is that what it is? A host? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, don't even start that. A good host. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll definitely have the tea. You know, I'll definitely have the tea. You know, and it'd be nice. I know when I'm accepting. Just don't put fucking anything in it. You know. Nah, like I said, no, but I'd sooner go see him than ring him. Just fucking, all I want is tea, me teeth, me fishing rod, and me 50-inch telly. One of them. I need a TV for Tom in the room. You know, if I want to go upstairs and watch a movie with him, like, you know, because when he's here, I'm gonna have kid movies on for him, you know, on Netflix or whatever. Fucking. Well, listen, there's two. There's two of them, right? There's one in the bedroom and there's one in the studio. I want the one in the studio, and you can keep the other one because the other one's better. I think the other one's older. So I just want to so I can put fucking whatever on for him, you know. It's like I have everything down here. Well, not everything. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Ah, fuck! You're on season 2. Well, just as well I don't have it. I'd be on season 1 of Vikings and season 1 of Game of Thrones all over again. I need something to watch. I need something to inspire me, so I'm gonna watch Vikings all over again. and it might help me, right? I'll have it on in the background, just listening to it instead. Relax. I love it. You know, I can focus. You know, I'm going to work writing this book. Do you understand? I might not get to do it, but Dylan said, Dad, if you don't finish it, can I help you with it? And I said, of course you can, yeah. Like, I don't know why now, but in the last 2 years, I just feel like there's a lot of stuff I need to get off my chest. And Lee is trying to push me in that direction. Like, I need to find the right publisher to work with me. Full disclosure. Like, just talking about one book here. You know, I could write a book about me mother. I could write a book about me family. I'm writing a book about my story. You know, and the first chapter I'm gonna dedicate to my brother and sister who died in that fire. And I'm gonna call the first chapter The Matchstick. Like, this is gut-wrenching. Full disclosure, I heard my ma screaming that morning. I heard my brother and sister burning. I heard them screaming. You know, and I blocked it out of my conscious for years. You know, but I always knew I was gonna have to face it again, and I have it on my tongue. It's leaving a bad taste in my mouth, but I have to face it. You know, and I have to use my eyes as my pencil. You know, what my eyes have seen in this lifetime. God's blessed me. And I wouldn't change one thing that I seen. I didn't see, allegedly. But my eyes are gonna be my pencil. Do you understand? I'll use my eyes as a compass in the dark. You know, but I'm gonna need help with it. You know, because there's a few people in this book that won't be happy that I'm mentioning them, but fuck them. I don't care, they're dead. And what? Oh, you can't say that. Why not? I'll say the fuck what I want, but in a respectful way, you know. I don't know the first thing about writing, so I'm gonna start practicing. I just need to get me writing materials, and like I said, it's very hard. To write a book if you don't know nothing. I'll have a bit of cake. I have a brewed ale. Did them in Mowbray is all work?
Do you know what, bro? I actually feel a little bit better.
Brilliant.
And I'm not just that from order last night.
Pizza?
Pizza.
Oh, fuck that, bro. Wouldn't he? Don't get me wrong, man. It's probably the best pizza I've had for a long time, but at 2 o'clock in the morning, spewing me ring up. Now, I'm not saying there was anything wrong with the pizza. I just think it was lying on my stomach, maybe.
Yeah.
It come up. Okay.
But people are eating this food, man. Eating a bit.
What is that mark in there?
Keema.
I fucking knew it. I had a look at it and I was like, I'm sure that's keema. Because it has like the peas and the potatoes and the, you know. Yeah, that's no bother, Lise. I'll come up to see him tomorrow and I'll get a couple of bits. But what I'll do is the weekend, I'll come up on my scooter on Saturday to get him, right? And I'll leave it there and I'll bring him down. And then when I take him back on the Sunday, I can use that to come back down then, you know what I mean? I can't do anything with you this Saturday, bro. I have my son. You know, Friday maybe. I'm busy tomorrow. I'm going to see me lad in the morning. Well, maybe tomorrow afternoon. So I won't have time to do it, bro. Do you know what I might even do? I might bring him over to the park. I'll show you where it is, right? And depending on what the weather's like, I'll show you where it is. And I'll come over with you for half an hour. Oh, nice one, bro. I might even go bleeding fish. Yeah, of course I can. I'll just go just upstairs. I might even go fishing tomorrow. I'll see how I feel, you know. And if you want to tag along, you're welcome. And you can feed the ducks. Just let me go get the tobacco. Sorry. Yeah, so there we go.
Something just not right, 'cause I will never, ever, ever.
Bro, you should go on the X Factor, honestly. No, we should do a duet. You know, like Sonny and Cher. You can be Cher and I'll be Sonny. You know.
That's me new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker.
You're gonna come back from Dubai looking. Bro, listen to me. Do you love me? Do you love me?
Yeah.
Do you want to do us a big favour? The next time one of them lads are driving a fucking Lambo or a Ferrari, will you let us know?
Yeah.
So I can get a couple of pictures for my channel. You know.
State of my face, bro.
I could have told you that from birth.
Shit, man, I'm gonna try it. I don't know why it's done that. Think about the reaction to that shot.
Did you hear what happened in Blackpool earlier? Nuts that.
What?
You know Blackpool Tower?
How you bollocks to it?
Yeah, fuck you. Nearly got him. Nearly got him. Mark, do you know what? I just took a big skin out to make you a fucking joint. Let me fucking make you one day, but. So yeah, I might go fishing tomorrow, bro. Fucking go up sea, Tom. Take me.
What's that? What day? Some guy coming?
He's coming on Saturday. I'm gonna go up early and get him. You know, like, I don't know what the weather's gonna be like Saturday, but, you know, fuck it. It's like, if it's nice out, I'll take him down the park and, you know, it's like, he's too small to come down to the Medlock with me, bro. Like, cause it's like, I can't drag him down an embankment, you know, and stick him in his pram, cause there's no way I'd get over that embankment with him. You know, I want him to see me catch his foot. Like, I want him to see, like, his dad catching a trout, not a fucking perch. You know. I was just saying, Mark. Yeah, I have a plan for Tom, right? Now, I was saying on my live earlier on, in order to become a champion, bro, you have to be around champions, correct?
Yeah, but in order to be a champion, bro, you have to be dedicated.
No, I know that. But you can't, like, for instance, look at you, right? When you walked into Simon the Royal Orchid, right? Your gaffer was a fucking master and his brother was a grandmaster. And he started from humble beginnings with nothing. Yeah. And all the money they got, they saved and they fucking bought a restaurant, didn't they? Yeah, and then fucking opened the gym over the restaurant, which ended up becoming the International Muay Thai Federation of Manchester, correct? Yeah. Yahtzee. Johnny Green, many-time champion, was he? 6-time world champion. Well, there you go then. It's like
these days are training every day, sure. It's like having a meal for them.
Yeah, I know, but bro, in order to reach greatness, you have to be dedicated and you need discipline, routine, and structure. And as long as you have them 3 things there, bro, it's like, you know, look, I don't want to see my son get punched in the fucking face.
Put that behind me, take it behind me, yeah.
Go on, it's in your hat, yeah? It's in your beanie, your bowsy. Have you got a light? How are you, Julian?
Alright, this will do me now.
Yeah, go on, right? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm watching a movie. Yeah, I'm fucking great, mate. Thank you. Brilliant, yeah. And I'm not being sarcastic, honestly. Like, I got to see my son earlier on. I'm fucking great, mate. You know. Oh, bollocks. Hey, I'm even having cake. No, I'm fucking, tell you what, man. I started off a bad day, but, you know. I'm just trying to get solid into me something. Like, earlier on I had a few chicken fingers, then I had a bit of fish, then I had a tuna and sweet corn sandwich, and there's some Indian food in there, there's keema and naan bread. Up, yeah. Okay, Lise. I'll text you before I come up, right? I'm only gonna do probably another half an hour and 45 minutes into the live, and then I'm gonna watch the rest of this. You know, what time are we on? 9:05 to 10, I'm gonna go out and have a smoke. That'll be my last one tonight, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's like, I've not been smoking as much as I normally do, you know, but that soon goes back to the way it is, you know. It's like, cause see here, I can hear me, I can see me man watching me. Get out of that fucking house with that hash. It's not fucking hash, it fucking is. It's not, man, it's skunk. Well, it fucking smells like a skunk. Now get it out of here. You know, are you smoking that skunk? Oh man, you know, me ma bless her, like, and then she say, here, there's £20, get yourself a bud, you know. I know she's watching, I caught her in her bedroom. Well, yeah. It's scary, one of the scariest things I've ever seen, because I thought I was fucking hallucinating, you know, but when I smelled that perfume as well, I knew. Before my mother died, we had an argument because she told me she was dying, and I told her to stop fucking saying that, and she told me to stop fucking contradicting me. If there's a way, I'll find a way, and she found a way. So I know heaven's real. I see my dead ma last. Look, I fucking know what I see. Uh, you know, so I know me ma's watching over me. You know, I'm good. She didn't need to come see me. She come see me. She seen me son. You know, and it's like I said, it just sealed my fate. You know, I already had fate, but not like this. You know, it was like a spiritual awakening in me. Like I was right, I can't fucking believe, man. Me old dear, she only fucking did it, mate. Did what you come back from the dead, bro? You okay? I'm fucking great, mate. Bro, you know crazy people say stuff like that. Listen, I don't give a fuck what you call me. I know what my eyes see. You know, like I said, I got away with me 2 eyes. I was very lucky. But I know what my eyes is seeing. You know, and it just like resonated with me to the point where I fucking went off and relapsed in a way. It's not every day you get to see a dead ma watching your fucking newborn son. You know, it doesn't happen. You know, I fucking researched fucking what certain things mean, what certain dreams mean, fucking being brought to the water. You know something? You know the way I said to you, the day of that fire in 1979, every photograph of my little sister went up in flames that day. And nobody ever had a picture of her, right? And about a few months after Thomas was born, I had this dream, and this woman in this dream took me to a fishing peg and told me to cast me rod in, right? And I got a look at her, okay? And she said to me, everything's going to be okay. And when I turned around, she was gone, right? But I know what my sister looks like too. And I have a photographic memory, you see. You know, if you've got complex PTSD, I see things in videos and I can pause them and they can stay in my head for fucking years. And I know I see my sister in my dreams. I'm fucking telling you now, I know it was so. I'm watching that movie, so yeah, that's how I knew. Because at first I was thinking, is that fucking Lisa? Because you can't see nothing in the bedroom. There's no light. Do you understand? And because the room's in darkness because of me, okay, I need it dark, yeah. You know that flat thing that, you know them drawers? It's like, remember the way they were over where the side of the wall is, and when you went out the bedroom door, you had to bump off it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and I fucking heard Tom whimpering, and I turned around, and I swear to God, I nearly had a heart attack. I just see me ma stood there looking in his fucking cot, you know, towards, do you understand? His head was down this way, and she was just here, you know, and I fucking, man, I jumped, right? And next of all, you see the fucking door, you know that flap, I seen something go fuck off, yeah? And then I smelt a perfume, yeah? I start screaming your name. I was like, Lisa, is that you, Lisa? I ran down the stairs. There was no one in the house. You were on the school run. Yeah, that frightened the bollocks out of me, man. You know. Like I was questioning myself, am I losing my shit here? You know, did I see what I thought I seen, or is me mind playing tricks on me? You know, Jude, you're on a lot of antipsychotics, and a lot of them have side effects where you can hallucinate and see things, but this was not a hallucination. You understand? Well, listen, it's safe. If my ma's fucking watching over Thomas, it's safe, believe me. Like I said, my ma, she was raised in Ballyfermot. You know, she was a tough woman. And she fucking told me, stop fucking contradicting me, will you, every time I fucking say anything. I was like, will you stop saying you're fucking dying then? I am, and I'll come back and frighten the bollocks out of you one day, watch. She told me, I swear on Tom, I'll come back and frighten the bollocks out of you. If there's a way, I'll find it. Hey, I'll frighten the bejesus out of you, she said. It's like, you fuck are you? Why would you do that to me? You know, like I believe already. Me granny bet the Bible into me. You know, to the point I went to Dublin Christian Mission for 5 years and learnt about the Lord. You know, for 5 fucking consecutive years. When we were kids, it was like a youth club we used to go to, and they'd take us on holiday down to Arklow. You know, and we learnt about God and the Bible, and, you know. And you know, it's still running to this day. They still take kids down the country, like underprivileged kids that come from rough housing estates like Ballyfermot, Clondalk and Ballymun. You know, it's like there's nothing there for the kids. You know, it's like the internet is stole kids in a way, because it's like you're telling them, your fucking dinner's on the table. I'll be down in 5 minutes. Right. 15 minutes later, fucking hell. Your fucking dinner's getting cold. I'll be down in a minute. 5 minutes later, I fucking had enough. Here, get down, or I'll fucking starve you. Dad, I'm coming. Fuck this. Internet off. Boom. Next of all, you hear footsteps. Do, 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 do. Who knocked off the fucking internet? It wasn't fucking me, son. You know, it must be. It'll come back on the minute. Maybe 10 minutes. 15 minutes. You know. But like I said, when I was a kid, many moons ago, like, there was no internet. You know, me dad had a fucking CB, and I know Lisa's dad and mum had one. Hey, you're on. And like I said, like a CB radio back in the 80s was basically like the internet in a way, because you could network. You could speak to people all around the world. My dad's aerial got robbed in Bluebell, and I was fucking chuffed I was. Who calls himself Yogi Bear? Like, what the fuck? Hello, this is Yogi Bear. Breaker, over. I'm like, what the fuck is got? fucking Morse code. Like, who the fuck is he talking to? Like, what the fuck are he talking about? You know, and then he got into radio and brought us delighted when that fucking aerial got robbed. He got it back. You know, we found out who had his aerial, and rather than just go and ask for it back, you know, he went and fucking took it back. You know, like, but yeah, and he read a lot of books, you know. He read a lot of books, and he worked his bollocks off for us. And then I broke his heart and become a scumbag drug dealer. Allegedly. Bro, it learned me a big lesson in jail, man. It's not for me. I'm gonna have a quick smoke, mate, and right, what time is it? 10:10, right, fuck it, I'm gonna stay for 20 minutes, I'll stay till 10:30, then I'm gone. I'm gonna go out and have another smoke and another cup of tea. I've made up for not eating CBs. In all fairness, Ronnie fucking loved it, you know. He'd get in from work, have his dinner, and he'd be on until about 9 o'clock at night, you know, from 6 to 9, depending on what time he got in from work, but he fucking loved it. And some spiteful cunt saying, like, his big aerial, he had this fucking big antenna. I'm not joking you, it must have been over 20 foot fucking high. And somebody, we lived in the flat, someone stole it off the balcony. And somebody was driving fucking past and seen it and seen who did it, so they told me fucking dad. My dad went up and fucking knocked at the door. You know, he fucked a brick through the window. He knocked at his door, except for with a brick. He got it back though, I'll give him that. But yeah, that's how they used to communicate years ago, like fucking CBs, you know, with big fuck off aerials, man. You know, but that was his handle, something like that, fucking Yogi Bear or fucking something. Yogi Bear. Still need to go Larry show in that fish spot and that war museum. Yeah. I fucking belong in a war museum. I'm that fucking old. But nah, it's like, I know now that I'll see fucking Tom tomorrow, so it's like I'll go, oh here, how are you, Callie? I need to put my scooter on charge. Fucking hell. That's what I need to do. Yeah, I've just had to put my scooter on fucking charge. Yeah, it's deadly, it is. They're good scanners, Ron. Like I used to have one when I was selling drugs. Well, yeah, I had one, you know. But it fucking didn't do me any good. I wasn't listening to it on the fucking 12th of September 1993. Otherwise I would have heard them coming. You know, fuck's sake, man. There was no way I was fucked. There's no way I was gonna escape that or get out of the fucking flat. You know, they were outside, they were at the door, they were outside the front window, on the roof. You know what I mean? Fucking pointing weapons at me. Move, you Indian bastard. I'm like, what the fuck is my man talking about? He said, you know, you're messing around with the wrong people. You should have stayed on the south side. I was like, what are you fucking on about? He's like, well, he said, you're a little scrow rat bastard from Ballyfermot, aren't you? What you doing over this side of the city? And anyway, you know, shit like that. I said, I'm over here banging your wife while you're at work. How about that, you pig fuck? Yeah, like I said, man. But we'd be fucked without the police now, you know. Yeah, go on. I'll see you fucking tomorrow. I'll text you before I come up, yeah? I'm looking forward to seeing him. And if it's nice out tomorrow, if you want to take him out to feed the fucking ducks or something, whatever, you know, I'm grand, Ron. I can't complain, bro. I've had a bit of food. It's like I've had a bit of grub. I got to see me lad. I'm getting me teeth tomorrow. So, positive of the day is don't use horse semen for your face. You know, it's not a good look. It's a bit nippy out here, I fucking tell you that, man. Me nipples are rock hard. Fuck's sake. Okay, hell. But, yeah, Ron, I'm in a much better fucking headspace than I have been the last few fucking days, bro. But see me lad earlier on, it's just like fucking, yeah, you know, I was over the moon, man. This'll be my one of the night. And then I'll go in and I'll watch the rest of Saw. Or I might fucking put a war movie on. I don't know, I'll see. You know. I've done an hour and 5 minutes, so it's 10:15. I'm staying till 10:30 and then I'm fucking closing my life. Excuse me. Deadly, innit? It's like I said, mood lights, they can affect your mood, believe it or not. You know, it's like it's proper tranquil in this garden, you know, because I'm surrounded by loads of trees and bushes and hedges and grass, and they're all connected, you know, right? You know, trees release neurotoxins, right, into the air. Okay. And it can affect your mood. It's a proven science. You know, if you live around loads of trees and bushes and plants and grass and hedges, and they're all connected, you know, all rooted, do you understand, growing underneath our feet, you know, all around us, and you don't even notice sometimes, you know. It's like, and you see the sky. It's like, it's just so vast, isn't it? You know, like, just imagine, yeah, how long it take to get to that star up there, you know. And they say a star could be as big as the planet. You never know. Like, we don't, do we? I have a fascination with space and the sea, you know, because we've not conquered them yet. Like Elon Musk thinks he's gonna put a man on Mars, you know. Uh yeah, bro, that's cause the main light up there. It's like, alright, watch. Oops, now there. You see? Let there be light. Now watch when I sit down, it'll go dark. Fuck off. Told you. I'm gonna kill this because my nipples are fucking like bullets. I'm gonna watch a war movie, enjoy it, knowing that I get to see me lad tomorrow, you know, and I'm just hoping it's a nice day out and I feel okay tomorrow. I've got my scooter on charge, you know, so I'm going up tomorrow to see me lad, man. I'm fucking buzzing. You know, and I've eaten a bit today as well, so I'll be able to fucking hopefully sleep tonight. I'm finished getting married, you know, like the last fucking week I've been just so wrapped up in my own problems. You know, normally I'm the fucking shoulder for people to fucking cry on, you know, but I've not been in this position for a long time, you know. And I summon my strength from my family and from the kids, and you know, because we set the standards, especially for our sons, you know, and I don't want to, I want to set good standards for my son, you know. I'm invited, that's all I know. I was like, why would you invite me to your wedding, you know? But I'd love, it'd be an honour, it'd be my honour to go. And please God, if I'm still here, I'll be at that wedding. Yeah. I've not been invited to a fucking wedding yet since I left Ireland. That goes to show you. I've not been to a wedding in... The last time I went to a wedding, I got knocked out by my cousin. In Tallaght, Glenn Stevens. He boxed for his country, and he boxed the face off me one night. I was with a girl from Tallaght, and he called her a slag, and I swung at him, and he dropped me. Bang! Straight jab through the fucking middle, man. Oh, mate, and when I fell, I was after having about 8 or 9 points, yeah? The wedding cake went everywhere. I fell against the fucking table, right? They were only after taking pictures or something with the cutting the cake just as well. You know, there's a row when I got put in my arse and I knocked the fucking table down with, gifts, cake, fucking everything. I wrecked the wedding. You know. Fuck. Do you know what I might even watch in a bit? I might watch that The Wrong Missy. Honestly, man. Fucking hellfire, yeah. Fuck, imagine your chick like that, you know, that's what you want your chick to be like, you know, just funny and mad and... Well, maybe not mad, but... You know, life and style at the party, like your woman, like, here, wait for me. You know, they're trying to get away in the boat. You know, and they're chumming the water and the shark jumps up and my man's punching it in the face, you know. Fucking class movie. Nah, honestly, Ron, I've not been to a wedding in a fucking long time, you know, and cause it's Finch, I'll definitely go, bro. You know, I wouldn't miss that. No. Oh, if Finn invited me to that, if it's same as if Pablo invited me to his wedding or league, I'd go. You know, I'd make an effort to go. Yeah, I need to hire out a suit, because I don't fucking own one. You know, but it's like if I need one, if I want to rent one, a decent one or whatever, you know what I mean? I scrub up well, maybe. Right, Smoke City, good night. Let there be light. Anyway, good night, Peace Garden. Good night, Peace Garden. Hey, that's waiting for Tom, that is. I can't wait to rock the baby. Rock about, baby. Oh shit, the floor, man. Honestly, I can't walk in here because the floor's been mopped. The floors are mopped twice a day in this house, man. You know, honestly, see, like my brother, he's both bipolar, man. And the two of them, they clean with their nerves, do you understand? But it's just routine. Good night, uncle. I shall have your ashes with me in a few weeks, and I am going to plant a tree for my uncle. You know, like I look at him and he gives me strength, you know. Yeah, it's like me mum, that's the way my mum liked the house, you know. Like, you could eat a dinner off the floor, bro. I'm not just saying that. You know, it's like there's no clutter, bro. Do you understand? Look at the shine off that floor, bro. You know, for fuck's sake, look at the shine off the table, bro. Do you understand? You can see a reflection in the fucking thing. It is what it is. Do you understand? Fuck's sake. Right, so I'm watching Saw. Like, if you look at that table, Ron, look. You see the fucking reflection in it? See it? Look. Do you understand? Look. You probably won't see it, but see me hand, look. They're the omega years old for the stomach. They look like mini rhubarb and custards. That'll do for the night. No, stop. Nah, it's like, Ron, even when if I'm anywhere else, bro, it's like, I don't mind hoovering and shit like that. It's always in my head, like, it's, listen, we have to live here. And anybody could knock at your door one day and come in, you know. It's like, we do have guests sometimes, not all the time, but my mom was just like that. She used to bleach the floors every morning, you know. That's just the way she was, you know. And then me brothers are like that as well, you know. I'm a fucking messy bastard, you know. See me, I'm a cluttery cunt, you know. Like, they have to work extra when I'm here, so I have to do my bit as well, like hang washing out. Listen, I'm fucking beating personal bests here. I'm 51 and I learned how to use a washing machine today. I'm proud of myself. You know, I had some food, I threw myself in the shower. I learned how to use a washing machine. I got to see my son. I'm going fishing probably tomorrow with my son. I just had some cake. Yeah. So, EFL, Liverpool, what? Liverpool face Crystal Palace as holders, Newcastle host Tottenham. Okay. That's just popped up. Bro, it's just the way the floors are on. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not hard to keep clean because there's no dogs in the house or anything, you know what I mean? Well, maybe a couple of hound dogs. Yo, sorry, can you still hear me through my headset? Sorry, I forgot, but yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm not going to take my meds until I go to bed. And I fucked up last night. It's like I took my meds and I fell asleep down here, and once I woke up, I can't go back to sleep. No matter how hard I try, my eyes are closed. Like, it might seem like I'm asleep, I'm not. You know, I fucking struggle with it, and I'm exhausted, because sometimes when you have to try to sleep, you know you're in trouble, right? Well, Ron, like I said, bro, don't give up hope. It's like, look what I was like last week, bro. I was upset. I cried 4 consecutive days, twice in each life. I got upset 8 times this week and last week altogether. I cried on 4 of my lives, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. I got upset, you know. Just because you can ride the bike doesn't mean that you don't have a heart. Do you hear what I'm saying? You don't forget how to ride the bike, do you? Do you want to hear a funny story about me and a fella called Chris Shannon? I'll tell you this real quick, right? One Christmas time, yeah, and if he ever comes in me live, I'll get him to tell you this story, right? Now, listen, you have to understand, before I tell you this story real quick, yeah, I love dogs, okay? I fucking love dogs, yeah? Now what, when this happened, I never owned the dog myself, so I didn't understand that connection with man and dog, okay? So, one particular Christmas time, I was staying in my friend's house. His mum handed him a bow saw, wait to hear this, and said, here, up by Wheatfield, there's loads of Christmas trees up there, we can't afford one, so can you go cut one down? Like it's a normal thing to ask your son at 9, 10 years old. Here, there's a bow saw, go up to the backers, up where Wheatfield fucking prison is, yeah? Okay, before that prison was there, right, if you go through there, right, there was this big fuck off place, yeah, up at the back of Wheatfield, yeah, where there was loads of fucking Christmas trees, right? Yeah. But the geezer had dogs, right? On me baby's life, me and Chris Shannon. If you're watching this, Chris Shannon, and you're in the life, come in and let these people know what I did for you. So, my man and dad went somewhere and he left me with his ma. Strange behaviour, like. So, she wanted us to go up and to cut a Christmas tree down. Now, she knew there was dogs there, and the geezer who owned this land had a gun as well. Okay, so we goes up. The wall's about 15 foot, okay? So, we made a ladder. You couldn't make this shit up. We made a fucking ladder, yeah? And we got up the wall, right? We attached the rope. There was a big fucking tree hanging over, right? So, me and him scaled the wall. We're going over. We have a fucking torch. We're in the middle of the fucking night. It's like, and we find, I'm like, here, bro, I can hear fucking dogs, mate. You know what I mean? I have me wits about me, right? Now, when I say we could hear dogs, I don't mean near, but it was like you were at the back of a fucking building or something, right? So this prick, we've a torch, yeah? It's like this wanker is banging it, right? One of them old black torches, right? I'm like, will you fuck off with that? knock her fucking off. You know, like a fucking bow saw in a black bag over the wall. I'm fucking cutting this tree down with him, yeah? It's like, I'm looking behind me and I'm like, bro, can you fucking hear that? You know, he's like, I can't fucking hear that and shout. Fuck it. We're dragging this Christmas tree to the wall. Next of all, was heard fucking dogs, yeah? It's like, I'm fucking boom. I dropped the bow saw, I dropped the Christmas tree. I had a fucking rope. I fucking ran, mate, straight for that wall. I fucking dragged myself up, yeah? He's running, I'm grabbing him, yeah? How are you, Luke? Chris Shannon, wait you hear this, Luke? This is a beauty, right? Up where we feel prison was, right? Chrissy Shannon sent me and Chris up to fucking rob a fucking Christmas tree. Right? And I'm not joking you, man. It's like the dog got hold of him. Do you understand? And he's screaming, Jude, fucking don't leave me, you know what I mean? I'm like, fucking tell the whole world my name, you fucking prick. You know, this dog has hold of him, and it's fucking, and I can hear this cunt getting closer. I'm fucking ringing the police for you, I'm gonna fucking shoot you, and all this shit. I had to get off the wall. The dog fucking looks at me and goes to fucking attack me. So I give it a rap of a bow saw, right? Next of all, the dog, you know when you hit a dog hard, right? And he doesn't let go. And he fucking tried to bite me, so I fucking leathered him again, right? He fucking yelped, right? My man comes a fucking round and starts letting fucking shots off. We could have been fucking killed over a 999 fucking tree. Do you understand? And his ma sent us up there. Yeah. Tell me I'm a fucking liar. You're a shit mate. Leave me behind. No pressure. You understand? Making me feel guilty. I had to climb down. I even got bit. You know, I was gonna bite the fucking dog myself. You know, it's like he wouldn't let him go, man, but I fucking wellied him. Get up out of that. We didn't get a fucking Christmas tree. We nearly got a fucking charge and lead. Like, fuck's sake, bro. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I've been bit several times by dogs. I even fucking volunteered. Okay, I have a cousin in Tala called Mandy Kinnear. Well, Fowler now, she's married, okay? And her husband, Tommy, trains German Shepherds. Wait till you hear fucking this. He has a bodysuit. You know what they wear to train police dogs? He said to me, Jude, do you want to help me with the dogs? I said, what do you want me to do? He said, would you have the balls? He said, I know you think you're well hard. Would you have the balls to wear a bite suit? I said, fucking suit me up. You know, I said, what do you want to do? I felt like I was my man out of the Hurt Locker. I was out here. Do you understand? It's like this fucking bite suit was massive. I looked like the Michelin man, right? It's like, he said, run. He said, when I whistle, turn around and extend your left arm like that. Yeah, so I said, right, you know, proper rush. So I was fucking running, yeah. I'm like that. Look, I feel like I'm on fucking Mars, yeah. And I look behind me and I can see this dog coming up behind me like Black fucking Beauty, mate, yeah? And it's closing the distance. He's shouting at me, put your fucking arm out. Me fucking arm is out. The other one. I'm fucking like that, like Superman. The fucking dog leaps in the air. So majestic. You know, in free fall, it was like in slow motion. It fucking grabbed me and started me up. It grabbed me, it was dragging me. And this cunt is breaking his bollocks laughing. I'm like, yeah, will you call your dog? Oh, man. Yeah, so basically, all my life, I've been a fucking adrenaline junkie. How about that? Yeah, it's just nothing nowadays comes close to it. You know, just that. Fuck it. You know, it's adrenaline. I never did it before. you know. So I thought it was a great idea. Here, suit me up. You know, I fucking want to go. You know, I said, will I get bit? He said, you get fucking bit, alright, but you won't feel it. It's padded. The dog dragged me around the place. The strength of them German Shepherds, man. He fucking dragged me like that, look. You know, and his dog, right, I didn't even know this, right? Now, at the time, right, you know, German Shepherds, there was like top 50 in the fucking world. And one of his dogs was in that 50. And I was like, I didn't understand how it fucking worked and all. And it's like, his dog used to mate with other dogs, like, because his fucking dog, like, was one of the top 50 German Shepherds in the fucking world or something like that. You know, the sperm cost loads of money and shit. You know, to have litters with other fucking dogs and breed them and shit. But yeah, and he fucking trains police dogs and fucking dogs for, you know, for all kinds of people, like. But I tell you what, man, some fucking buzz, you know. Extend your arm, it fucking is extended. Which one? The fucking other one. He was fucking with me. You know, but the dog gripped me, man, and fucking started. You know, I jumped in the wheelie bin to try to get away from a fucking dog, man. The fucking thing jumped in after me, mate. You know, they're fucking ruthless, vicious fucking animals, but they're the best companion, I think, on this planet. You know, when I first had a dog as a pet, I got it. I would never hit an animal. Jesus Christ. It's like when I was a kid here, he had hold of me, mate. What was I meant to do? It was no pressure. Bro, you're a shit, mate. Don't leave me here. You fucking leave you here. You fucking man wouldn't buy a Christmas tree, the stingy cunt. You know, I just got bit over you. I just had to hit a dog with a bow saw. I nearly got fucking shot. You know, and we didn't even get a chippy tea. Do you understand? The fucking muck that she gave us to eat soup and bread. I was like, really? I just risked my fucking neck for him. I want steak. And you're handing me fucking chicken soup and bread. Fuck's sake, do you look at me fucking hand? What happened, George? Got fucking beat. What happened me? I fucking saved your life. What happened you? He got fucking bit. What happened to him? He got fucking bit. I am not a gay come from Ross Kemp serious about South Africa. He was in a jail and he interviewed a gang leader from the number. I am the 22, the 27 and the 28. I am not a gay. Ross Kemp says, yeah, but you have a man living in yourself that you have sex with, yeah? He goes, yes, sex, we sex. He goes, yeah, but isn't that gay? He goes, I am not a gay. I feed him. I clothe him. He wash my clothes. Yeah, but you're having sex with him. Yes, sex. Sex is like wife. Yeah, but it's not a wife. It's a fucking man. Yes, with skirt on and lipstick. Wife. I am not a gay. My man's like, I'm not fucking saying nothing to this geezer. Like, I am the number. I am the 26, the 27, and I am the 28. It is the number. That's what he says is the number. This own this prison. The gods work for me. I have, honestly, every week I have new wife. You mean a new boyfriend? He's like, I am not a gay. I was like, you fucking are, mate. You're a definite Roger. You know. Oh, now look what the cat's dragged in. Yeah. Oh, here he comes. Hello. Hello. Oh shit, that is what you call a device. Look at that on his head. Oh shit. Yeah, right guys, I'm gonna end me live because I'm absolutely bollocks, and I'm going to see me lad tomorrow, so things are looking up at the minute, you know. As long as I can see Tom, it's like, you know, I'm good with that. Look at that fucker, he'd freak you out, wouldn't he? Look. I think he has something in his head and he has to remove it. Oh, he can see his own brain, look. He has to stick a scalpel in his own head, yeah? And rip something out of his head. Oh, this shit is fucking... Yeah, thanks everyone for coming in. I'm sorry I haven't been me normal self the last few days. It's like, you know, it's things happen and, you know, I'm the same as everybody else, you know. I'm affected by fucking, you know, oh shit. His neck is cranked. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Definitely, it's 11:15. Yeah, we're just gonna fucking, that's it, mate. Done until tomorrow. Yeah. I'm gonna go up. Well, I'm gonna watch the rest of this and then I'm gonna go have me meds, go bed, get up tomorrow, have some toast, a cup of tea, and go and see me son. You know. Yeah. So, like I said, never give up hope, you know, because sometimes when you over fucking think, man, you know, your imagination can run wild with you. And you say horrible fucking shit and all when you're hurt, you know. So, if I've offended anybody out there, I'd like to apologise to you, but look at, I wear my hair on my sleeve and I'm not a fake ass prick who hides me face. You know. Anyway. Right, I have to lock up. So, 1 second. Yeah, Luke. The garden, look. I don't know whether you've seen it, but look at. I have a little fucking escape module over there, yeah, for Tom. Now, I'm not going to be able to get 5Gs or anything like that, but I'll still do the spin around with him. I'll do a book or tea with him, yeah. And like I said, I'm meant to be doing a poxy podcast with Lee Marvin and there. But, yeah, good night for you, innit? We are out. Oh. Now, that'll do you. That'll do you. You know, I'm gonna have one more cup of tea. Fuck it. Why not? You know, tomorrow's another day. You know, hang on, I just do this washing up. You see, I'm not a tough guy. I wash up and shit. Do you understand? Yeah. Shout out to all the tough guys out there. Jay, if you're watching this, bro, do me a favour. Take me out, tag with Shadow Bacon in a place, and take Finn out of it as well. I don't appreciate that, bro. I'm not having a go at you, just do that for us if you can. Because, bro, he's a convicted rapist, you understand? You don't know YouTube the way I do. He's got paperwork in. Okay? He's a raper. And where we're from, we smoke cunts like that. Vapor. Like fucking, do you know what? I'd light that cunt up, but I'd get into trouble, wouldn't I? The only thing I'd be lighting up is a roll up in the morning when I get up. So thanks everyone for coming in. See South African prison, bro. Seriously, Luke. Have a look at, tell you what, do this real quick for me, yeah? Type in Ross Kemp, South Africa, the number gang. And he's interviewing this guy, bro, and you'll break your bollocks laughing when you hear him going, I am not a gay. That's where they come from. You know, yeah, I am not a gay. And he was well offended and all. Like, your man is saying, my wife. It's not your wife, though, it's a man. He wear makeup, lipstick. You know, I feed him. I give him place to stay. You don't give him an option, though, do you? With sex. When do you have sex? I have sex when I want. I have sex all the time. New sex every week. I have wife every week. Crazy, bro. You know, and here's the thing, yeah? There's like 30 in a cell. And let's say you're Irish and you end up in that jail, bro. You'll be raped. You'll be passed around. They'll do a train on you. They'll do fucking, yeah. Final destination, except for the destination won't fucking end. Well, it will, in your ass. And you don't want to be there. Fuck that. No way. Right, I'm away. Good night. And I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Fuck off. Will you fucking knock off? Stop messing. Good night. Will you fuck off? What the?